Hello everyone. Welcome to Insurance Education YouTube channel. My name Raymond Macmillan, and in today's video I want to talk to you about a recent occurrence. I think it happened a few days ago. You know Van Gogh, the painter, he's been around, an artist, 167 years ago. One of his paintings was stolen from a museum. The item at the museum was on loan to that museum. Therefore, as insurance personnel, I was asking myself, well, I hope it was insured, because even though they don't own the painting, it should be added to their contents as items on loan or goods for which they are responsible, because they have the legal right to insure that item. And then I went further. I said, I wonder how was that insured? Because seeing that the painting is over 100 years old, you cannot insure that item on an indemnity basis, because with an indemnity, on an indemnity basis, you'd have to take into consideration wear and tear, depreciation, etc. And after 100 years, that would be valued at zero. The correct way to insure that item would be under an agreed value policy. What is an agreed value policy? It doesn't take into account wear and tear, depreciation, etc. The amount to be paid at the time of claim is agreed when the policy is taken out. Therefore, on what basis will the insurer grant such a cover? As an underwriter, you would say, please bring for me a valuator's report. I would take a trusted valuator's report, and that would give me confidence that this is indeed a genuine portrait and it is valued at this amount, and I would apply a rate for insuring that item. I hope that was done. Now, I know in some countries they've created what is called an art loss register, because they were having a lot of claims where individuals were stealing valuable pieces of art and selling them sometime in a different country for next to nothing. I love that art loss register. The reason being is it tracks the item. The insurer has access to that register. So anytime an item turns up lost or stolen, they're going to put it on the register. Guess who else has access to it? The ordinary police would have access, and the customs and border control, so, which makes it difficult for you to move it from one country to another and go through the borders and clear it through the custom. They can check their register to see if it is listed as stolen or missing. That way it reduces the chances of an item being stolen and not recovered, and then it increases the chances of an insurer getting a recovery of the item and thus reduce the amount they would have to pay for a claim. If you are in an insurance company, what are the items which should be insured on that basis? One would be works of art. If you have a valuable stamp collection or a gun collection, these items usually should be insured on an agreed valued basis and not on an indemnity. I know of one case where somebody insured an item for a client, a lady, valuable piece of painting, and it was insured on an indemnity basis. The insurer got a lot of bad name, and the client was unhappy when a claim occurred and she couldn't get any valuable compensation for that. Right? I trust this is helpful, and if you like what you've just heard, why not subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so, and then click the notification bell if you want to be the first to get our next video. In a month's time, we would be having an interview with someone who is very good at digital transformation. We want to see how the insurance industry is being changed by IT. I don't think you'd want to miss that. So in a month's time, we would give you ample notice when it would happen. We're going to have someone talking about digital transformation in the insurance industry. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen.